channel. Sorry that I have been MIA for a little bit. I was sick and I had a sinus infection that kind of knocked me on my butt. But I'm back, and a little disclaimer real quick. I just wanted to let you know that my 3 days a week for videos kind of was a little much for me. So I'm going to limit it to 2 videos a week, and we are going to do Mondays and Fridays. So now that we got all of that, today we are going to be doing an Empties haul. I've got my little bucket here that has kind of not overflowed this time, but it's actually gotten a little full. And believe it or not, I've actually got some makeup in this one. I hardly ever have makeup in my Empties videos because I use so many different things. I'm not using the same products all the time. So sometimes it's hard to use makeup up, but we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. So, first of all, I have my Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water. I really enjoy this micellar water, and the reason for that is because it really gets my eye makeup off of my eyes. I don't necessarily use it when I have a lot of eyeliner and stuff like that on. It's mainly when I have like just my mascara and a little, you know, makeup on, but it does a really good job at removing makeup, and I really love it. And it doesn't leave like a residue behind either. Next up, I have the Dove Color Care Shampoo and Conditioner. I have actually been really enjoying the Dove products lately. It has actually really been doing quite well on my hair. It leaves it smooth, and it seems to keep my color longer. I actually recently, I don't know if you guys have noticed, I'm sure you have, I've been putting more like red in my hair, and like now I have like a violet-ish red in my hair. So it tends to fade out quite quick. And this actually helps it last a little bit longer, and it doesn't dry out my hair either. So really been loving this. Next up are just some samples that I have used. First off is the Purifying Mask Charcoal Mask. It's a hydrating and moisture premium charcoal sheet mask. And I used this. I only used it one time because it's a one-time mask and that's all that's in here. I liked it. It really didn't do, it didn't do anything special that any other sheet mask doesn't do. So, yeah, I liked it. To me, all sheet masks kind of do the same thing. So, it kind of just was a sheet mask. Next up, I got these in, I think it was an Ulta order, and this is the Bare Minerals Skin Longevity and a Brilliant Future. One was a Vital Power Infusion, and one is an Age Defense Renew Serum, and I used them, but again, there was only enough in here for like a one-time use, and that's not going to tell me if I like the product or not. So, but here is, I don't know if we're going to focus here. Here is the Age, it's the Age Serum, and then here is the other one. Okay, we're not going to focus today. Then I have a sample of the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. I've used this before. It's an okay primer. It's not my favorite face primer, but it is what it is. So I used it. I had it, so I used it. Next up, and I don't know how well I can talk this product up because I have repurchased it. I've repurchased 2. This is the Japanese Solid Brush Cleanser Gentle Goat Milk Cleansing Balm. There we go. Let me tell you a little bit about this little guy. First of all, it smells absolutely amazing. I mean, if you don't like a highly scented fragrance on your brushes, you probably won't like this, but there is an unscented kind. But I really enjoyed this for my brushes, and it cleaned my brushes instantly. Like, it was, even my sponges, like, I just whipped them around in it and then put it under the faucet. Bam, they were clean. They looked my brushes looked brand new by using this. I have repurchased it. I will keep repurchasing it, and this will probably be what I use to clean my brushes from here on out. Next, I have the Aussie Sprunch Mousse 24-Hour Lock Flexible Hold. I am not going to touch base on this too much because I have showed this in quite a bit of videos before. I use it when my hair is curly. I like it because it doesn't leave the really crunchy feel. I have repurchased it again because I repurchase this guy all the time. Next up is the Dove Dry Spray Anti-Perspirant. I really enjoy this deodorant. It smells very good. I do not sweat with it on. And the fragrance on it, you actually can smell all day long. Sometimes I think it's actually my perfume that I'm smelling, but it's not. It's actually this. Almost as if when you do sweat, it kind of lets out a refreshing scent instead of a body odor. We're just gonna say it. We're just gonna say it. Okay? It happens. We have body odor. It just happens, right? So, yeah, I have repurchased this again, and it is in my deodorant collection. Next up is another micellar cleansing water. I just touched base on that, so we're not going to do that again. Next is my Equate Beauty Oil-Free Eye Makeup Remover. I really do like this for when I am wearing my dark black eyeliner. It is a very nice product. It does not leave a oily, greasy texture, and it is actually quite nice. And I will be using this again. In fact, it's already in my cabinet. Now we are getting into makeup, believe it. Nope. We have two more. Next up is the Elemis Pro Collagen Marine Cream Anti-Wrinkle Day Cream. This was, I got it in an Ipsy bag. It was nice. I don't know. It was nice. It wasn't anything spectacular. It was a moisturizer. So it didn't really do much for me. But it did smell nice, if I do remember. Yep. It's got a perfumey smell. So if you don't like perfumey smells, again, you probably won't like this. Next up, moving on to makeup, is my Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder. And mine is in the color Translucent Extra Coverage. I will say, I just actually repurchased this, but I repurchased the, I think it's Naturally There or something like that. And I like this one better. Unfortunately, I have a whole container that I need to get through before I can repurchase this one, but I like this one a lot better than the one that I just purchased. But unfortunately, when I went to purchase this, they were out of it. So that's what happened there. Next up is, I have the L'Oreal Brow Define brow pencils. I have two. I've used up two. I really like the L'Oreal Infallible eyebrow pencils. I think these are amazing. They are wonderful, and these are my holy grail eye pencils. I would definitely repurchase it again. I've already repurchased it. It is in my makeup collection. So that is that. Next up is my CoverGirl Cheekers Blush in Rose Silk. This is my go-to blush. If I don't want to think about what I'm going to wear during the day, this is kind of what I put on. I really enjoy this blush. I have repurchased it and it's in my collection. Next up, this is probably the first concealer I've ever used up. I'm not gonna lie. This is my Maybelline Fit Concealer in Light. This is probably my another holy grail concealer. I use this quite often. When I don't want to think about what, again, I have kind of in my everyday makeup drawer, I have the products that I don't think about, that I already know that I like it. I already know how to use it, stuff like that. So on the days that I just don't want to think, I just go into that drawer and pull out makeup. But I have this and I've repurchased it, but I repurchased it this last time in Fair because they were out of light, and it's not really any different than this one. So I have two more products left. I have the Maybelline Brow Drama Sculpting Brow Mascara, and this is the clear one, and I actually like this. I have thicker brows, so maybe this is why I like it so much. There is still a little bit of product in it, but I've had it for a while and it needs to go. But it's got the little ball on the end of it, and that actually doesn't bother me. In fact, I kind of like the ball at the end of it. So I haven't repurchased it because I have so many brow products right now that I'm trying out, but eventually I will repurchase this. And last but not least, we all know that this is Katheryn's favorite bronzer in the world, and I have used it up. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I have repurchased it. It is in my collection, and if you see, I have nothing left. Nothing. I have never used a product all up. Even that blush that I just used had a little bit left in it. This has nothing. It's empty. That tells you how much I love this bronzer. I don't know. So that is my Empties video for, I guess this would be for kind of end of winter, beginning of spring. I hope that you enjoyed this Empties video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, as well as if you would like to be notified of my videos as they come up, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because we have a lot of fun over here. And the little bell beside it. That way you are notified of my videos as soon as they come up. I hope you have an amazing week, and I will see you in my next video. Bye beauties, stay beautiful.